Welcome. My name is Hannah Romanowski, host of Dancing in the Kitchen, a cooking show with a twist. Dancing in the Kitchen is here to inspire everyone to nourish themselves inside and out through dance, music, and healing foods so that we can experience more joy in our lives. Thank you for being a part of this vibrant celebration of healthy eating and a holistic lifestyle that combines delicious meals with community, fun, and dance. Filmed in front of a live studio audience at Hidden City Ballroom in Point Richmond, we're here to provide a place of fun, joy, magic, and inspire people to eat healthier. Today, we're talking about culinary creativity and mental health. And this is such an important topic because there are so many reasons why cooking is good for your mental health. We have a fantastic guest today that will be coming on soon. But first, I want to share why this topic is so important enough that I made it the topic of the very first episode of Dancing in the Kitchen. Cooking can have a profoundly positive impact on your health. In addition to the health benefits of eating a wide variety of colorful fruits and vegetables that help to support a healthy gut, which helps to support a healthy brain, the activity of engaging with your food is very therapeutic and can be a source of resilience and joy in your life. We can also think about mindful eating and focusing on the task at hand. The rhythm of chopping, stirring, and tasting promotes mindfulness, which can reduce stress, anxiety, and even symptoms of depression. Just like meditation, being fully present with your food can create a sense of calm and strengthen the relationship we have with our food. Perhaps the most transformational act our bodies go through on a daily basis is the process of eating, where we're taking in the nutrients from the world and we're digesting them and we're absorbing the nutrition. And the more we can develop a relationship with our food, the better we can actually support our digestion and our health. We can have a sense of achievement too by creating something beautiful. And that's the thing. We all need more beauty in our lives, and we want to be using a lot of color. And it's wonderful to use your hands. We're so used to going and purchasing our food, and we lose that connection. And it's so nice to actually be able to feel your food, the textures, and it really drops you into the sensory experience of your body. And not to mention the kitchen, when you're cooking, there's a sense of warmth from the stove, and there's the smells that start to permeate in the atmosphere. I have a very special magical box I call the Spice Box. And when I open it, you're going to hear music. Can you tell where that's from? Well, that music is where this spice that we're going to talk about is from. And what's the spice? It's black cumin. Black cumin, also known as black seed or kalonji, has a slightly bitter, nutty, peppery taste with a hint of onion and oregano. It's milder than regular cumin, but has a distinctive and complex flavor. There are these little tiny seeds, and they're angular and jet black in color, and that gives them a unique appearance. Black cumin seeds are popular in Middle Eastern, Indian, and Mediterranean cooking. They're often sprinkled on breads, naan, salads, or used as a topping for vegetables and curry. Black cumin is also used in pickling and spice blends. It has been used for thousands of years as medicine. This is a very healing spice, and that's why I want to share it with you, because we don't often use it here in our cuisine here in California. The seeds are rich in thymoquinone. Oh shoot, I know I didn't say that right. Thymoquinone. The seeds are rich in thymoquinone, a compound with antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antimicrobial properties. And black cumin is linked to immune support, respiratory health, and digestion, and is even used topically for skincare. Black cumin is also called Nigella sativa, and it has been cultivated and used in traditional medicine for thousands of years in Egypt, Turkey, and India, and the surrounding regions. It's often called the seed of blessing in ancient texts. Today, we're going to be using it as a topping, and when I invite on our guests, we're going to be incorporating it into the food that we will be preparing today. If you would like to learn more about black cumin, join us on my Patreon Dance and Dish platform, where you can become a member for free. You'll gain access to tons of recipes, all the recipes that we use here on the cooking show, and more detailed information about the different ingredients we use and how you can use them at home. That's Dance and Dish on Patreon. Turn up the heat, darlings. Here's a word from our sizzling sponsors. Welcome back. I'm delighted to welcome our guest, Miriam Martinez. Miriam is a dynamic art therapist, creative wellness coach, and motivational speaker. She helps women on the midlife journey discover their wild and supports them around issues of stress, self-inadequacy, and self-identity. Her nearly 20 years of experience in the mental health field as a licensed therapist and registered art therapist informs her work and ensures the strongest ethical standards in her work. She brings humor, kindness, accountability, and compassion into her work, and works to empower her clients to live with confidence and intentionality. I am really, truly delighted to be spending this time here with you, Miriam.
I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. Thank you. You're just such a wonderful person to launch this show. So thank you for your presence. And I have some questions to ask you.
Ready?
Okay, great. How did you get started?
How did I get started? So I think I was born interested in how humans worked. And once I hit my high school psychology class, it was all over. I went into the field of child development, working with children for many years, and then organically just moved into the field of art therapy specifically, and have been doing that work ever since, and I love it.
What's your biggest challenge?
I think my biggest challenge is staying in alignment with myself.
Yeah.
So it's really important for me to walk my talk. So everything that I work with clients and teach my clients, I want to be able to also be in practice with that so that it feels like an authentic experience when they're with me.
Well, I feel your authenticity whenever I'm with you.
Thank you.
And this is a very important question.
Do
you like to dance in the kitchen?
Oh boy. Well, as a Latina immigrant who was raised in a big family, music was on morning, noon, and night. So from the very beginning of the day till the end of the evening, we were always experiencing music and dancing. And certainly when we gathered around food and family and love, it was always filled with music and dancing. So that is a big, enthusiastic yes.
Fantastic. I love that. It is such a natural connection, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I have one last question for you. If
Mhm.
there's one thing that you would like people to know, like what's your piece of wisdom you would like to impart to people?
I think what I want people to know is that you don't need to have any formal art education or skills or ability to reap the benefits of a creative process and experience,
Mm,
right? And that there's
yeah.
so much that can come out of that for people. And I just really want to encourage people to let go and just play.
Yeah, I love that. And if people want to come play with you,
Yes, that's the perfect word.
yeah, how
Yeah.
can they get in touch with you? And
Well,
yeah.
I'm on several social media outlets. I'm on LinkedIn and Instagram and Facebook, and I have a website where people can come and check me out and figure out what are some fun ways that we could play together and explore your growth process.
Mm, wonderful. So we're being goofy in the kitchen, and the project today is creating a veggie cheese board. So we're familiar with cheese boards and we're familiar with charcuterie boards. And I hope I said that word correctly. Okay, great. I'm getting the thumbs up from the audience. That's outside of my scope. I'm really about the veggies. So, of course, when you're making one of these boards, incorporate those foods that you like, incorporate different flavors. If you're using cheeses, go for a hard cheese, a semi-soft and a soft, so you have some variety, something really reliable like a cheddar, and then something maybe like a goat cheese. And a rule of three, that's a good way to think about when you're creating a board. And you can use any board. You can actually use a cutting board. We're going to be using this round dish right here, which has plenty of space. And this is such a beautiful way to entertain, to provide something that's visually pleasing and frankly, very easy for your guests if you have to put something together quickly. These are our art supplies today, and we're going to have fun creating some art.
Yes.
And you're the perfect person to do this
Yeah, I'm
with.
excited.
Yeah, me too. So how would you approach creating this beautiful veggie board?
Well, I would approach it the way I would approach most anything and the way that I encourage my clients to work, which is just to tune in.
Ah,
What's calling to you, what is, saying, hey, pick me. And I'm kind of looking at the oranges because they're so colorful and they're really standing out for me
I know.
right now.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Oranges are they uplift your spirits, right? So think about color therapy and just how colors have such an effect on
Hmm.
our well-being. Like green, like you're wearing, and like the beautiful cucumber and the mint, they're very cooling, they're very relaxing. In fact, the smell of cucumber does relax us, and that's why you see cucumber water in
Hmm.
spas, for example. So they all have their own healing potential, and the colors also correspond with the nutrients. Like, for example, red, like this beautiful beet dip, is really good for your heart, really good for heart health. And doesn't it speak to vibrancy and aliveness, that beautiful red? But you mentioned orange. So which
Hmm.
orange thing are you
I'm
drawn
looking
to?
at the orange slices.
Ah,
Just they're
yeah.
so vibrant and beautiful.
Yeah, let's put some on.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. We don't have a plan here. We're just playing with our food. And this is what we encourage you to do.
Right, because when you're tuning in just to play, right? Just spread them out a little
Ooh,
bit. You give yourself permission to just explore.
yeah. I love that. I love how it's just on the side like that. Uh, I feel compelled to take this wonderful black
Right.
cumin spice and dribble it right in the middle. That's a cashew cheese. Isn't that pretty? And it's so nice to have those contrasting colors as
Yes,
well.
definitely.
Your turn.
Oh boy. This is going to get challenging. I think I'm going to
Yes,
stick with my orange theme.
you do that. And by the way, we can cut up some vegetables. I didn't make room for, but we're going to make room for
That's okay.
everything.
So I'm
Yeah.
going with this persimmon because it
Ooh,
also has these beautiful leaves. And so that is
yes.
another color and just some more texture to add to the dish.
I love that. I like, yeah. And I'm thinking about like a hat or what do you call it? A fascinator
Yes.
or something. And this reminds me of a fascinator. And I feel like I want to take some grapes and just tuck it around
Mm.
as if I was making something for my hair.
Now that's play for sure.
Yes.
And the food is playing together now. I
Yeah.
think I'm ready to add like some darkness, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe some of these figs,
Ooh.
just because they have such a really rich color, they have texture.
Those are beautiful.
And then from the perspective of the creative experience, you are really tuning in, like you said, to your senses, how it
Yeah.
feels, how it tastes, how it smells, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And how invigorating that can be.
And the deep, rich purple speaks to creativity. Such a
Yes.
creative color. And the purple foods are really good for brain health. So it's just getting all that creative juices working.
Yes, all the good stuff.
And this company, actually, I really love this company. It's called United with Earth, and it's a local company based in Marin County. You can get United with Earth products at United or Sprouts if you live local. I've also seen them at the Sprouts in Vegas, and they have these beautiful dates, and everything's organic, and they're so juicy and soft. I love that. And we have these beautiful figs we're working with, and then also these lovely date rolls and almond rolls. So it's nice to have these little sweet treats
Yes.
on our
And
board as
very
well.
fresh, you can see that.
Right? Yeah, very fresh. Yeah.
So what are you going for next?
Oh, that's a good question. Um, here, I'm just gonna go like that.
Ooh, getting everybody started on the tip. That's perfect, actually.
Why not? I like it.
Yeah, so
it.
I think it's time for a little red.
Oh yes, go
Starting
for the
to
red.
starting to get
Invigorating.
yes.
Yes.
That's how the energy changed. All of a sudden, it sped up a little bit.
Yeah.
And so it was time to add a little bit of red.
Hmm.
So again, just kind of tuning into yourself, paying attention, what calls to you. We're not thinking, right?
No.
We're just playing.
We're
Right?
definitely
So
not
we're not in
thinking.
our heads right now. We're just playing and trusting ourselves and letting go.
I
Right?
love that. Yes. Hmm.
What are you thinking?
Well, I am thinking these are so lovely. Oops, these Chioggia beets, aren't they beautiful?
Beautiful.
They're called candy cane beets.
Hmm.
And they're not easy to find, but when you do find them, they're pink on the outside. They're especially sweet.
They are
as
very
far as
sweet.
beets go. And not everyone likes raw beets, but I have been known to convert people.
Yes, she
Yes.
has.
Yeah. Did I convert you?
No, but I have seen it. I have witnessed it.
You've seen it happen. And we also have these beautiful.
Oh, so beautiful.
So pretty. Yeah, those colors. Yeah. So I want to slice these thin and create a fan.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm going to make that happen right
Okay.
now.
All right.
Yeah. So we're going to slice this nice and thin so that we see that beautiful color. Ooh! And there they go flying. And that's good enough. Isn't that beautiful?
Gorgeous.
Yes.
They
It
actually
makes,
are inspiring me to paint them.
I love that.
Yes. They're
Yeah.
so beautiful.
All right. So I'm going to put them like petals
Oh, yeah.
around our little orange.
Oh, that's fun.
It is fun. Well, that's what it's all about.
And the play with
Yeah.
color, right?
The playing with color. This makes me happy. Doesn't that make you happy?
It's very joyful, this platter.
It's very joyful. I bet it's delicious too.
That, I believe, will be true also.
Yeah. So I'm just going to do those 3.
Okay.
Oh, though, a little watermelon radish too.
Let's see what happens.
Why not?
That's a little bit different.
It's a little bit different. They're like little watermelons. Aren't they cute?
Beautiful.
Yeah. And they too. Did you know back in the day, celery fronds were hats? It's true. Hundreds of years ago, women wore celery fronds as decorations in their hat.
Okay.
I think we should revivify that tradition.
I think that might be fun.
I think it would be fun.
Mhm.
I'm going to go like that.
Ah,
And it kind of looks like a little creature. Yes.
that is perfect.
So your turn. What's next?
Maybe some neutral.
Okay.
Since we've got some colors, I absolutely
yeah.
love these almonds. So,
These are Spanish almonds, aren't they?
yes,
Marcana?
Marcana, I believe.
Yeah.
They're really yummy, and
Very
they good.
tasty.
They look really good against the red and the orange.
Yes. And they're very grounding, having those earth colors.
They smell delicious too.
And they smell good too. Right. Those have like rosemary.
Yes, rosemary.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I am going to go for some cranberries. I wonder if anyone at home can guess what time of the year we are filming this. Beautiful cranberries. They're so high in antioxidants, very high in vitamin C. And I just want to kind of randomly spread them around like that.
Yep. Let them roll around and play.
Pretty, yes.
Right?
And if you're in a hurry, of course, you could whip up one of these very quickly for your guests. But why not take the time and enjoy?
We're really going slow so we can thoroughly enjoy the experience.
Exactly.
Right?
And then it just makes you, it makes you hungry. And so your body starts also to relax and prepare for eating, which is so much better for our digestion and our health.
I do notice that actually.
Yeah.
So let's see. I think I'm going to balance this out by adding a little bit more neutrality on this side.
Okay.
Some earthiness over here from the yummy cashews.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Which I eat every day.
This is so pretty. Good for the brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. All right.
We're getting there.
How about some blueberries? Blueberries also really good for your brain.
So good for you.
Brain food.
And yummy.
And yummy. And wild blueberries are especially good for you. They're like 10 times higher in antioxidants. So if you can get wild blueberries, you can get them frozen, like at Sprouts. At the grocery store, you can often find them frozen. I'm just going to scatter.
Ooh, we're going to stay with that theme.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what if we added a little vibrancy over here?
Okay.
Since we did some neutrals.
Those are cranberries.
Cranberries.
And it's nice to add some fresh fruits and vegetables, and also some dried or some marinated.
Yes.
Or to bring in these different flavors, or some roasted.
This is getting really fun.
It sure is. Okay.
What's up next?
Oh, I want some green.
Oh, yes.
And because why not? Da-da-da. Here we go.
Oh, those look pretty.
Yeah.
I think we were ready for some green.
Oh, and smell them. Don't
Oh,
that smell good?
heavenly.
Very relaxing.
Yes, I feel that immediately.
And these are little ruffles,
Mm-hmm.
so these are perfect for pickling, these little tiny. And you can pickle with the black cumin seeds. They're used in pickling. That would be nice. Now I'm going to just do some little handfuls all around
That looks beautiful.
like that. Maybe one more. There we go.
Beautiful. So the beets bread is calling my name now
Oh, the beet spread, right?
because it's so beautiful and vibrant.
Yes. And this has, it's mainly beets, but then there's also tahini and lemon,
Yum.
garlic.
Ooh, look how beautiful that is.
So pretty. And salt and pepper.
That is perfect.
And if you ever don't have lemon, apple cider vinegar is a nice replacement for just about anything. I love that. That's a beautiful little blob of beets.
It's perfect.
It's beautiful.
For dipping.
Perfect for dipping. Yes. Oh, dipping. So these crackers I made, and it's so simple to make crackers,
Oh,
really.
Tell me how you made them.
I will. And a reason to make them, there's more than one reason, but if you've noticed, crackers cost like $7. Like good quality crackers. Here's what I did. I used flour. I used maybe a cup and 3/4 or 2 cups of flour. You can use an all-purpose flour. I made these actually with cassava and chickpeas, so they're more nutritionally dense. You can try different flours. And then I used 2/3 cup water and 1/3 cup olive oil, and use a good olive oil for that. And then you add some salt and then about a tablespoon or more of whatever flavoring you would like onion powder or herbs.
Rosemary, maybe?
Rosemary. Here's some wonderful rosemary. You smell
So
that?
therapeutic. Delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious. You just want to hold it and rub it. Yes. And then the trick is you make a nice little dough and then you roll it very thin. And the thinner, these are a little soft, but the thinner they are, the more crispy they'll be. You preheat the oven to 400 and then you bake them in the oven after you cut them. So you lay out your dough and then with a pizza cutter or a knife, you make little squares, put it in the oven for about 10 minutes at 400 and then until it starts to get crispy around the edges and then you have little crackers.
And they're ready.
You can under a half hour.
Sounds perfect.
Great. So I'm going to.
No, you read my mind.
Yeah, we're going to create a little, I don't know, like that. All right.
Yum.
This is so pretty.
It's shaping up.
What else shall we add?
Well, since we're here,
Yes, the rosemary.
I think it'd be nice to spread some of these around, add a little bit more green.
Yes. And it's so nice to add the fresh herbs because they bring, of course, the scent.
Yes, the
fragrance. Yeah, the fragrance and the visual appeal, and it just makes it look so
yummy.
Earthy. It's really beautiful.
Oh boy.
Speaking of herbs,
yes,
mint. Yeah, mint is really good. This is a mood enhancer. So mint is really good for depression. It's uplifting. It awakens the senses. It's obviously good for respiratory health and also for digestive health. I'm going to tuck some mint around our little bowl of cashew cheese.
That really helps it stand out.
doesn't it? Yeah, I love that.
It's perfect.
This is fun.
Well, now I have my eye on these little guys,
Okay,
which I also
we're going
love.
beautiful.
Oh, those are fun. Those are really popping on this.
Those are really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just around, they're very joyful, these big like balls, these orbs.
They're happy.
They're happy. Yes. Now we're going to put some little sweet treats and tuck them in. We'll just kind of tuck them in.
Little surprises.
Little surprises. And then these bring in the white from the coconut.
Right.
So that's a nice new color addition. I just want 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
3
Well,
is good.
I realized
Yeah.
that we have not used these
Oh.
yet.
Yes, we have 2 kinds of
Two
figs.
kinds of figs.
Yes.
And
These
this one will add, I think, some nice neutrality too. Just some fun. Ooh, yes.
Beautiful.
That's perfect.
Wonderful.
Now that looks very earthy.
It looks very earthy. Yes. There's so much nice, good fiber too. It's so important to get a lot of fiber in our diets, and the
Fiber,
figs, of course,
color, all the things.
all the things, all the things. Well, gosh, what else? What else?
I don't know.
Well,
I
how do
think
we know when we feel complete?
it's the same. The answer is always the same, which is tune in. I think I want to sprinkle a couple of more of these.
All right.
Because there isn't anything quite this color here.
More little sweet treats, those dates.
Little surprises.
Now, I'm having mixed feelings about those olives. How does one approach mixed feelings?
We are going to do the same thing. Let's tune in and feel it out, right? Like, can we visualize those on the plate? Can we connect with the flavors to see if they kind of blend in? What's your gut saying?
Well, I'll tell you what my gut is saying. My gut is saying the olives may not be for me, but I feel like the beet dip really needs the company. It just seems that they belong together.
There you go. See what happens when you tune in?
That was good.
The answer is always there.
Yeah, who knew? I didn't know. I didn't know I was going to say that. And I'm just going to tuck them in around like that.
You really like your food to feel held.
Yes. I'm glad you mentioned that, because we have this big, beautiful plate that curves in a little bit. But if you're making, we're getting practical for a minute.
Okay.
If you're making your cheese board or veggie board or whatever kind of board, and it's a flat surface like a cutting board, have a little barrier of something so that the little round things don't roll off. Yeah.
That's a very, very practical and helpful tip.
Yes, I thought so. I've learned from experience.
I had a feeling.
Okay. I know what I want.
Oh,
These
yes.
sweet little sunberries.
I think that might be what's missing.
They also are just very happy and joyful.
They are.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it just
that was super fun.
Wow.
Yes,
I'm just going to let them be. Look at that.
Keep playing, Hannah.
Yeah. Who said you shouldn't play with your food? I completely disagree.
I completely disagree also.
I had a
Oopsie.
That was amazing.
It really wanted to be there.
Yes. Oh my, this is beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. It's feeling pretty good. How are you feeling with it?
I'm feeling good too, except for one thing.
Okay.
And that is,
oh yes,
these little
pepperoncinis. Tiny pickles.
Yeah, because it's really nice to have that like sour
little tanginess.
Tanginess. But I'm not too sure who they would be good friends with. Hmm. Hmm. You know, that the beets, I
Yeah, I'm
think
feeling the beats
I'm
too.
feeling the
Yeah, that's what my
beets.
gut was saying.
Yeah. Okay. Oop.
There you go.
Here, I'm gonna make a little zigzag.
Leading to the beat. It's a little
There.
path.
Yeah, they're holding hands. The little guys. What are these called?
I think they're baby pickles,
Baby
but I don't know.
pickles? There's a term for them.
I have
But
no idea.
what's that? Thank you. They're called cornichons.
Okay.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but we don't care. We're making up words.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
And we're okay with that.
we're totally okay with it. I
Well,
love this. I think it's complete.
voila.
Do you feel complete?
Yeah.
We are going to lift this up and we're not going to drop it.
Not too much.
Ah. Our beautiful. Should we name it? I want to name it.
Okay, another tuning into my gut.
Okay.
It's feeling like the intuitive platter.
The intuitive platter.
Because
I
we
love
just
that.
tuned in the whole time.
The intuitive platter. There we go. Bravo.
Yes. So
fun. I love that so much.
Yes, that was so much fun.
Thank you so much, Miriam.
Of
It's such a
course.
delight to have you
It's
here.
my pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So now it's time for our raffle. And today the winner gets this beautiful cheese board deck. This is amazing. It's full of ideas for all kinds of beautiful boards, all kinds of themes too. Some of them are dessert, some of them are breakfast, some of them are for barbecues and all kinds of festivities. So this is really quite inspiring. And on the back, there's information about each board as well as the ingredients. So you will always have something amazing to prepare for your dinner guests. Or you could go rogue and use whatever's in your refrigerator and in your cupboard and just experiment and play like Miriam did with me today. And the winner is 1, 4, 2, 5, 5, 5. Yay! Oh, fantastic. Oh, my wonderful friend Holly, who I've known for so many years, is the winner. I'm so delighted to have you.
I'm so
Come
excited.
on.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have fun. I was inspired to share something else with you, and that is how to balance on your head. Now, I could use the beautiful intuitive board that we put together, but I really don't want to risk it. So I'll use this. Here are some tips. First of all, when you balance on your head, aside from not using your best china, create a bubble around you, a bubble of protection, a bubble of glowing light. And so you have spaciousness around you. And this will keep you from bumping into things. 2, keep your chin up. You are a queen. Hold your head high, long neck. Number 3, feel the ground. Keep your knees soft so that you're really in touch with the ground, and still you're reaching up, reaching down and up. And last tip, if you hear a loud sound, don't react. That's right. Stay centered and grounded, and don't let things throw you off. Even if you feel like you want to be pulled different directions, keep that alignment, keep your chin up, and there you are. You can balance anything on your head. There's your tip. You can practice that at home. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me, Hannah Romanowski, host of Dancing in the Kitchen. I hope you were inspired and filled with a sense of joy and fun and delight, and I hope that you play with your food and turn on music and dance. Tune in next week for a very special Galentine's Day episode with health and wellness expert Julie Schlander. We will be making a cozy and nourishing butternut squash soup.
Healthy living made easy. We cook it up and keep it breezy. From your kitchen to your plate, good vibes get away. Healthy living made easy. Taste the joy, it's all so cheap.